trapped in the darkest depths of the Underdark, where madness festers, demons rule. A band of unlikely heroes must escape imprisonment, only to return again to survive unspeakable horrors and fight their way back to the light. But the Underdark doesn't let go so easily. This is Out of the Abyss.
Last time, you guys made your way into the city of Menzoberranzan with the intent of warning them. I'm nervous, I don't know why. With the intent of warning them of the oncoming threat of Orcus and his army of undead mind flayers. Jarlaxle got you a way in, sent word to the matron mother ahead of you that you were on your way. You traveled your way across the city, partially in disguise, some of you, some of you didn't, and made it to House Banray, pleaded your case before the matron mother, and she didn't really have any reason to not believe you, especially where you had Jarlaxle's word behind you. She made all the preparations that she could, gathered all the forces that she could, and you guys had you expected 5 days. Orcus showed up 2 days early. As you guys were stationed outside of the city, and you watched as an army of zombies, skeletons, mind flayers, bone golems ran past you top speed into the city gates. And bringing up the back of the group himself was Orcus. Quite the mighty battle ensued. It was bloody indeed. And as Driddle cast Disintegrate as the killing blow to the Demon Lord, he attempted to cast a 10th level spell on Thavos, which completely failed. Thavos, you watch as the body of Orcus turns to ash. The wand falls in front of you. You bend down to pick it up. And as you do, an arrow flies straight through that ash. Driddle, you feel the wind move underneath your feet. And, Thavos, what's your AC?
Wait, we're just going into it?
Yep. What is it?
My AC is, let me fix something real quick. I still have some stuff that so it'd be a 19.
Oh, I don't know why I asked. This is a 31 to hit.
Who is shooting this, Hawkeye?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. Go ahead and take 16 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I knew he was gonna come up. I was hoping to kill him before he could.
Who's back? Who is this?
Do you think it's Jarlaxle?
His brother?
13.
Oh, 13? It could be. It flew from underneath me, so I assumed to the
directly
west.
Behind Orcus, underneath Driddle. That's going to be another 9 points of necrotic damage, which you're resistant to. Also, all of your weapon attacks are halved until the start of your next turn. Or the start of whoever's shooting at you's next turn.
What, like the damage is halved?
Okay.
Yes, all of Thavos' damage is halved.
What if it's
Trisha?
And stepping out from the cover around these pillars, is a Shadarkai form with a hood up, marching out underneath Driddle with a bow, brandished, another arrow already at the ready, screaming, Thavos!
That's Trisha.
Gonna be 21 to hit.
Yeah, that gets me.
Okay, that's another 16 damage.
Where the fuck is he? I don't see him.
Oh, sorry, I didn't put him on the map yet. He is right here. That's going to be a 27 to hit.
Jeez, I didn't know. I forgot.
That's going to be 14 points of damage on the third hit.
This is the first time I'm meeting this guy.
Retro.
Man, I'll let go of a grudge.
All right. Thor, you're up with Taran on deck.
Let me see if I can do it again.
I will say that you do notice a striking resemblance between this man and Thavos.
Yeah, I'm still having trouble finding him right now.
He is on the other side of Driddle's dragon form over here.
Okay, perfect. Okay, well, you did let him. So since Stasis is still up, and I didn't cast that spell. Make sure I have movement, which I should easily, but always want to be sure.
Go ahead.
Yep, he's got the movement to get there.
For it.
Yep, booming blade.
Okay, this is disadvantage.
Oh, why?
Because he has on a cloak of displacement.
Lovely.
Oh, no.
Oh, he came prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He also looks significantly healthier than he did in the vision that you saw.
And you said disadvantage, so I gotta roll again, but first one was a 28. Second one's a nat 20.
Well, we'll go with the 28.
And I don't know why I rolled the third one, but that was... Ignored the third one. So 28, I'm assuming hits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a sec to roll the weird dice roll that I have to automatically do, because the roll 20 doesn't like the way I do it. Sorry, did not have this prepared. I should have done that in the meantime.
Oh, you're fine.
Didn't realize where I was in the combat order.
You're good.
Okay. 6. What else? We're at what level?
I believe you're 14? 13 or 14?
Okay.
You're 14.
So 2d8. Okay.
Oh, dang, I should have done those sharpshooter attacks.
Yep. 17 for the first one.
Okay.
Okay, then rolling 2 at disadvantage. Where are you? That one's a fail. I think you get one of those
12's
effects.
Yeah, 12's not going to hit.
Yeah. And then last one. Oh, wait, not last one. 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
So. 1 more. 14, I'm assuming is not going to hit?
Correct.
Okay. And now the last one, which is a booming blade as well.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Doesn't hit. Okay. Anything else on your
1
turn?
hit. Yep.
Okay.
And he is technically, if he moves any further, he takes more damage.
Right, yes. Okay. Does that include teleports?
Let me just check. I can check the spell just so I read it. I think it's just movement though, but I can be sure.
Okay.
If the target willingly moves 5 feet or more, so...
I think I would still be teleport, yeah. Because he's got to do somatic components. That's what it is.
So he takes 3d8 if he moves.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Taran, you're up with Valencia on deck.
Yeah, Taran's just gonna just.
Actually, a quick question. Sorry.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't the fact that I hit him on the first one mean that the cloak display doesn't have disadvantage?
His has been.
It doesn't function until like his next turn, right?
Yeah. So wouldn't I have?
Unless you got like epic enchantments on that thing.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah, that's right.
that.
Okay. No, you're fine. Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see. The 12 is 12 and.
First one. It doesn't keep the both rolls, unfortunately.
Not on the. Oh, it doesn't. That's weird. Huh,
Yeah, it's not. Well, it's not showing me the other rolls. That's a weird thing. It's a 14. So the first one was a 14.
Okay,
so that would have been a 25.
Okay.
And the second one would have been a 21.
Okay, then yeah, those 2 hit as well.
Okay, so let me roll the damages then for those. I gotta remember my items.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. 84. 7. That's that one. Also, I forgot to add damage on the first one. I'm adding that right now.
What damage did you not add on the first one?
The radiant damage from the weapon.
Oh.
7. So 24 on the first one, 17 on the second one. Last one was a booming blade, which hit, and so that is a 1d4 plus 2d8 plus, and the last one's a 25.
Okay.
That's my total damage.
Okay.
And now I'm done.
Okay. All right, now Taran, you're up with Valencia on deck.
All right, Taran's gonna use the new magic she found in her tattoo to use Hunter's Mark.
I think before you do,
I just say.
Trishek. Well, hold on. Trishek is going to yell at Thavos. Where is she?
You still looking for the girl? Sheesh.
I know. Just take a hit.
Take a hit. You're horrible.
Is Vale dead or is she still alive?
As far as you know, she's dead. She was killed by Yunagu.
As far as I know, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's super dead.
Yeah.
100% dead.
I mean, he's speaking the truth.
Oh yeah, even according to Thavos, she's 100% dead.
According to Thavos, yeah.
Okay.
Thavos watched her die.
With my own 2 peepers.
I'll say, I'll cast Hunter's Mark and I'll use my free action to say, she's dead. Yunagu killed her.
In a fury, he turns his bow towards you and says, "Then why am I still damned?"
Because the Raven Queen is a bitch, and I am going to attack.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to use the Spiridoid to add a D10 to that roll, because that was a trash roll. All right. Does 19 hit him?
19 does, yes.
Okay, cool. So that's all right. I'll use that first. So that's 14 damage for the first one.
Okay.
Has Trishek died before, like you, Thavos?
Sure, he has.
Most of us have, yeah.
However, if you are not within the favor of the Raven Queen, you don't come back.
Does 17 hit him?
17 does not.
Okay, and attack number 3. I am just not rolling well today. I am rolling like absolute dog shit. Yeah, that's it. I only hit him once.
Okay.
I like how Trishek didn't really even care that you're holding the wand of Orcus. He's more worried about the lady.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
It's
anything else,
just a
Tom?
fancy stick.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, Valencia, you're up with NPCs on deck. Driddle, you're after them. Yeah, I believe with Orcus gone, the darkness is dissipated. It's a new bow too. You haven't seen this one before.
Hurts like a rock.
What's the 60?
The 60 doubles the dash, doubles your speed. So, yep. So if you dash, if your dash speed is 60, your speed is now 120.
Well, hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm not fully comprehending what you're saying.
She's using the feline agility to double her base speed,
Right.
and then dashing to double that.
Okay. Correct, yeah. When Orcus died, all of his undeads kind of collapsed Phantom Menace style. Yeah, I think that's only 105, so yeah. NPCs are up. I don't think that they had any remote chance of making it over there. I think Dretz will get in front of Thavos here, and then Bont will make his way around. Just kind of get over there, I guess. Okay, Driddle, you're up with Thavos on deck.
Yeah. Let me just remind myself the range of my telepathy. 30 feet.
I think you're out of range for Thavos.
I am.
Yeah, just barely. You're 20 feet away from your range.
Can I reach Trishek?
With your telepathy?
It's 30 feet.
Yeah, you can reach him with your telepathy.
Yeah. And... Can I just send you what I say?
Yeah, just text it to me, yep.
Yeah. Send that. As Dragon Driddle just looks panicked in the air.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got the first half. Got the third, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just say that for now.
Okay, gotcha.
Just see what Trishek does. Or how he reacts to that, as I plan to actually do some stuff now.
I think his mental response is just, but where? Okay, anything else on your turn?
Fair enough. Yeah, talking is just a free action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will fly at 60 feet of flying from Draconic Transformation.
Sure, something like that.
Yeah, let me double check. Wings. Yeah, 60 feet. We'll fly over here. Reach out to Thavos next with telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, friend, Thavos, some bad stuff is going to happen if you use that wand. I've been told by a few people. Please, see reason.
You can respond.
When is my turn in the order?
You're
Right
next.
after this.
I'm next?
Mm-hmm.
It is my destiny.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
cold. Alright, then with my bonus action, is there any phase risk around Menzo Branson?
oh yeah, I'm gonna say these little fungus pits are full of it.
Yeah, I guess you'll just see the clouds of phasers and the fungus pits start drifting up towards Driddle. I will use Revelation in Flesh, which I just got.
Where out of your butt are you pulling these spells, dude?
It's not a spell; it's a sorcerer feature,
It's an aberrant mind sorcerer thing.
which I just got.
Interesting. Okay.
You'll
Things
see
are gonna get weird.
Yeah,
Oh, I
the
know.
dragon form of Driddle drops.
Okay.
And the phasers goes into, like, through the slits in his eyes and into his mouth for a second. My eyes will turn just pale green with phasers clouds. No real Driddle left behind those eyes, and I will just start floating by myself up there. I'll spend 2 sorcery points to do that for the invisibility sight and flying speed. Well, no, I'll do flying speed, and Driddle becomes very slimy.
Interesting. So it's like a free alter self, on like a stronger free alter self. Interesting.
Yeah, and I'll just respond to Thavos. So be it. My destiny is to live, and I'll cast telekinesis with my action. And as part of that action, I get to use one of the effects.
Doran's gonna look very confused. Is like, wait.
There's a lot happening.
I will target an object within range, which is that precarious wand Thavos is holding. I'm flying 30 feet above, I think is what I specified before in Dragon form.
Yeah.
So I guess Thavos, make a strength check. Versus you have to beat whatever I roll on this.
It's athletics?
No,
Strength,
just
right?
strength. You have to beat a 22.
I don't think I physically can.
We're a strength build, my guy.
An 18.
Then I guess the wand of Orcus flies from your hands, and I can move it up to 30 feet.
The wand is yanked out of your hand.
Well, I guess I'll fly a bit closer before I do that. I'll move it into my free hand. I suck the wand of Orcus back. And
Plot thickens.
yeah, and then I will see. I already moved 20 feet. Well, I only have 10 feet more movement. I guess I'll just fly 10 feet more in the air. Or
Okay,
no,
so-
I'll fly 10 feet this way.
So you're 30 feet up, right?
Yes, 30 feet up.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, anything else?
Nope, that's it. And then I'll just be scanning around looking to see what the allies are doing.
Okay, they're just smacking Trishek around. Thavos, you're up with Trishek on deck.
Okay. Where did Driddle?
He's right behind
Scoot
this
off
golem.
to?
Not
There
too
he
far.
is.
But he is 30 feet up in the air.
Yeah, Driddle, as he's like twitching in the air from the phasers, pretty much overdosing.
Remember, PvP's Wednesday, guys.
So you're
Oh, I didn't hurt Thavos. I just moved something from point A to point B.
I was just
Well, I
telling
mean-
them about Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ugh. That's a whole other
Okay.
thing.
Honestly, I think they have Trishek handled.
No, you should definitely go help. He's got stuff you don't even know.
Wait.
And if not, I can kill him later. I'm gonna go try and get my fancy stick back.
Okay.
So you're flying in the air.
30 feet
Yes,
up.
30 feet.
That is the perfectly correct number of feet.
For what?
I will use a Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport to directly in front of Driddle and grab my fancy stick.
Can you fly too?
You
No.
can teleport.
Oh.
Yep.
But
okay.
as he teleports, he's resistant to all damage.
Oh. That sucks.
Yep.
So
So you're
I
just
will-
trying to wrench it out of his grip?
I'll try to wrench it out of his grip, and I'll
Okay.
growl just the two of us. You aren't gonna take this from me.
Give me... Let's do like a grapple check. So go ahead and give me athletics, and Driddle give me either athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, they both suck.
Well,
All right.
We're two nerds fighting over a stick.
it's a little true.
All right. You got to roll a 0 to lose to me, Thavos.
I got a 12.
Slightly higher than
However,
0.
I can spend a sorcery point to reroll ability checks. So I will,
can.
I don't think
so I will go ahead and do
Thavos
that
is a
now.
nerd. He's just he's just a goth kid.
He's essentially a theater kid, yeah.
Yeah,
he
you
has
are
no
some,
muscles.
you are a,
I did it.
You're an emo
Sorcery
theater
point
kid.
worked out, and I'm running low on those. I have 2 left. So my 1 turned into a 17 from that.
Okay. Well, yeah, Thavos, you teleport up, try and wrench it out of his grip, and he manages to keep it.
Yeah.
And you fall 30 feet.
After Revelation of Flesh, Driddle's body becomes malleable, and he's kind of slithering through the air as he flies.
Oh, yeah, he's super, slippery. It's really gross, actually.
He's got like a Rayman physics.
Yeah. Thavos, take 5 bludgeoning. That is reduced. Okay, anything else on your turn,
What
Thavos?
is required for attunement?
I think it's over a
Sole
short rest.
possession of an object required for attunement?
You know, I think you need like to take an hour, right?
Yeah, you need it. It's over the course of a short rest. You can attune to things.
Okay.
I might switch that around because I really like the idea of it taking like a minute, but I don't think you can attune to things inside of combat. I think we're gonna stick to that.
Right.
I think it'll take full concentration. So, okay. Anything else on your turn?
Not unless I want to escalate things.
You can. I mean, we agreed to it last week. If you,
That's true.
We did.
We did agree to be traumatized.
yeah, we did, and you and I, Thavos, we specifically agreed that you can kill me if you really want to.
The thing is, I don't particularly want to, though.
Look, Driddle just got the one thing that would have prevented him from living a free life off. He wants to at least live a day or two.
Can I cast a bonus action casting time spell as an action?
Not rules as written. What spell are you going for?
Hex.
I'd allow it.
Oh, you're slimy too. I wonder what he'll give me disadvantage on.
Yeah, I'm gonna hex Driddle because that's what we're doing.
Yep. Okay.
And I will give him disadvantage on. You used acrobatics last time, and your athletics is worse, so dexterity.
Sounds good. Okay. Tri-check is up. He's going to make an attack against Thor. That's going to be a 23 to hit. I'm sorry. I should say he grabs his bow. Almost looks like he breaks it in half. The string just dissolves, and suddenly he's holding 2 curved short swords.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah, so 23 to hit Thor.
23 will hit. Oh wait, no, it won't. I can do shield, and I already have +2 from haste, so
Sounds good. Okay, well, it doesn't matter if he hits or misses. He's going to kind of lock eyes with Valencia and says, "Please, V, move." And he's going to run, which he has the mobile feat, so that's not an attack of opportunity from Thor, but it is from Taran.
I could
And
I could
Valencia,
do
if
a
you wanna
sentinel
take it.
attack. I could do a sentinel attack.
If you want to.
What do you think? Should we let him go?
Yeah.
What, the sentinel attack? Okay, well, I'm gonna try and see if I can I'll just gonna hold him here for now.
Okay, give it a
And
shot.
sentinel attack. Okay. 25?
That'll hit.
Alright, so I believe he's going to take just 11 points of damage, but I believe as per the sentinel. Yep.
Cannot
When
move.
you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
Dang. Man, he should have.
Says- What?
He should have hit
Can
you.
you
too.
just tell me what's... Can we just stop and think for a second?
He says, "I've thought plenty for the last 3 months. Help me find Vale in this land."
you know this person?
Says, yeah, we didn't part on good terms.
Okay, well, he can't
Really?
move, but he can use his Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport 30 feet.
Well,
And
Alright.
actually, he's going to go 30 feet up this pillar.
oh, smart. Oh, smart.
Reattach his bow and make 2 shots against Thavos. Ooh, that's a natural one.
Honest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait,
Taran.
he already did his action to hit me.
Yeah, he has 3 attacks on his action.
Got it.
Yep. Actually, I should say, though, it was the beginning of his turn, so Taran, you have disadvantage on that Sentinel strike because of his cloak.
Oh, that's actually important. I'll re-roll again with disadvantage then.
Okay. I mean, you've got
Alright.
a +12. You might hit.
Would a 16 hit him?
No, it will not.
Okay, so he does get all his movement.
Okay. Yeah, he dashes over here. He's going to make those 2 shots against Thavos. One of them was a natural one, so... Thavos, you're prone though, so those are disadvantage, huh?
Am I prone? I didn't. Sure.
Give me an acrobatics check, I guess, if you want to try and land on your feet from falling 30 feet.
Sure, why not? 12.
Okay. Yeah, you are prone. And the next attack at disadvantage, I got a 16 and a 20, so that's going to be a total of 20 something to hit. So this next attack does hit. That's going to be 16 piercing, and I need you to make. Don't make anything yet, but as he shoots that second arrow and it slams into you, it kind of explodes in brambles, and you're covered in like thorny vines and almost pinned to the ground a little bit. Your movement is reduced by 10 feet, and you're going to take an extra 2d6 poison damage.
That's a cool bow.
Oh, only 2. Actually, none of this has been from his bow yet.
Oh.
This has all been arcane archer stuff. Okay.
He's not a slouch as a fighter.
No, he is not. Okay, so he didn't use his blessing of the Raven Queen. Yeah, bonus action, he's going to chug a greater potion of healing.
Somebody break his knees for me.
I'm sure you'll get a chance. Okay. Yeah, that's his turn. I think that as he marches over to you and takes those 2 shots, he just yells at you, "Liar!" Thor, you're up.
Great. How tall is that pillar?
About 30 feet.
So he's pretty much at the top of it?
We retcon things a little bit. Tarn did not hit with that sentinel attack because it was
okay.
quick, but he did move.
Okay. Thor is going to run around down the other side. Get between him and Thavos again. And repeat the same thing he did last turn.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep. And is he still at disadvantage or no on the first one?
He is now. Because
so I disadvantage on the first turn, correct?
Disadvantage until someone hits him, yes.
Okay. Disadvantage. It's a 21.
That does hit.
Okay, so disadvantage is cleared. 2d4. Oh, he moved. He should have taken 3d8 damage.
Oh, you're right, yeah. You should have. Let's go ahead and add that.
Okay, I'll roll that right now. 3d8 thunder damage. So 9 damage when he moved.
Okay.
Okay, and then these 3 are just going to be standard straight. 1 hit. 2 hit. I'm assuming 19 hits?
Yes, it does.
Okay, and then the last one, which is Booming Blade, 19 again.
Okay.
I'm just going to roll out at once unless anything matters.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Kind of a bit too late for that.
Not necessarily.
For Thavos, yeah, I don't think it's going to happen. We're going to have to, we're going to at least have to knock Trishek out.
I think I did that one right. Let me just actually check the math.
I guess we've never seen this guy. Let me send the image of this guy.
I have the image. Because before we went to the Shadow Pit, we saw the images, and then I never
got
to
see
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the total damage I did.
Okay.
Damn.
Marvelous. Okay.
Into the 31 earlier, so.
Yes, I did.
And once again, if he moves, I messed up, but it's okay. For this one, remember though, he will be taking 6d8 of thunder damage because I did Booming Blade twice.
That's right, yes. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, Taryn, you're up with Valencia on deck.
Taryn lets loose her says, so much drama. And she's just gonna speed over to Trishek and says, "Okay, bud, time for you to go to sleep." And I'm gonna do it non-lethally, but I'm gonna hit him a bunch of times. Well, first one is a nat 20.
Yeesh.
Alright, so that's gonna be...
Okay, so if you're going non-lethal, are you still doing piercing, or you want to do bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning.
Okay, so go ahead and keep
so the first attack is going to be, let me see, with that's going to be another 12, 18 plus 12 again, so that's going to be 30 points of damage for the first hit.
Okay, and then give me a d20 for that lingering injury.
Yep. That's a 1. Oh, I gave him the worst one.
Yeah, you did. That's a brain injury.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, you clap him upside the head with your sword, and you can tell that rattled him really hard.
Oh, shit. You still gotta go to sleep, buddy.
She's been wearing the helmet of the Raven Queen.
Could have, yeah. It's just a hood.
Okay, that's a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. And that's going to be...
I thought you said non-lethally.
I
Then it just bonks
did,
him
but
over
I'm
the
just...
head.
Batman's
Alright.
non-lethal, and he's caused plenty of brain injuries.
Alright, so... Alright, another 13 points of damage. And
Okay,
let's do the
we have
last
Speak with Dead somewhere.
I'm sorry.
Brand can make it into a
31
tree.
to hit. And I'm
31
gonna
hits.
make this, and I'm going to make this a trip attack. But he needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 18.
So he's seeing stars and then you shove him to the ground.
Yes.
Fantasy
bully
police
him.
brutality.
We're the good
So
guys.
that's going to be another 20 points of damage, and
Strength save is going to be... Oh, he has a big bonus to that. It's only 16. Dang.
16. Yep, he's prone. It'll just say says.
I think at this point you can see he's got those tattoos on his face of like all the black lines coming down from his eyes, but on top of that, his face is covered in tears.
Says, why the just stop trying to kill your brother. It's been a long time.
Okay, 12 damage.
I know. So, listen, when you have as many attacks as I do, sometimes that shit like that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well.
Just like from Thor's
We
perspective,
need to-
it was like you said,
we
"Don't be
all-
lethal," and then you hit him with the hardest blow he's seen yet, and just turns
I was
around.
like trying to go to sleep. Major concussion.
Thor's thinking to himself, if Belchers ever says "go to sleep,"
I
he's
said
just
go to
go somewhere
sleep.
else and sleep.
Smart. Okay.
Because you all need to get some serious therapy.
You got any more attacks, Tari?
No.
Okay, moving on. Valencia, you're up with the NPCs. Oh, there we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. He's looking pretty rough, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
Kick him.
Start kicking him.
Kick
Interesting.
him.
Someone just sit on him or something. Can we get Rod to sit on him?
Kick
I mean,
him
he did-
again.
He shot Thavos and yelled Thavos. I assumed he was an enemy. I've never met this dude, and no one said
Fair.
anything.
That's fair.
Yep, super enemy. It makes
I'm just trying to knock him out.
Yeah, he's not doing good. You can tell that through his clothing and stuff, a lot of these attacks are doing half damage, which is good for him, but I mean, with the sheer number of stuff getting pumped into him, it's not great in general.
I like how Thanos said he's a super enemy, but he hasn't even acknowledged his presence yet. He's just been fighting with me in the air.
That's because I have friends to do my murdering for me.
With that medicine check, you can tell that that brain injury from Tarn is not a good thing. Interesting. Okay.
Well, alright. Doesn't that require like a regenerate spell?
Mm-hmm. Which we'll get to in just a second here. Okay. Ronta's going to move forward. He's not looking great either. He was hit pretty good in the fight. And I think, actually, he'll move right here. And he's going to physically restrain Trishek from trying to move towards Thavos if he can. He's just going to ready an action to, like, grapple him. Dritz is going to...
Thank you. I'm not great at grappling.
Ronta is. He's got, like, a +6 or something, at least. Dritz is... He's going to move over to Thavos, pull you up, and say, I really wish this would all end in a conversation.
Oh, is that what Dritz says?
Yeah, I said that to Thavos. Okay, with that, Driddle, you are up with Thavos on deck.
Yeah, falling doesn't cost movement, does it?
No.
Okay.
You will take damage, though.
I will. That is fine by me. I will fly 5 feet this way.
Okay.
And I'll just take one good look at everyone. All the friends that I've made. And the life that I want to keep living. And I will fall all the way to the floor. And right before I hit it, I will cast the spell that I told you about before.
Do you want to tell them?
No.
Okay. Anyone that wants to can make an Arcana check as Driddle just vanishes into the floor.
Yeah, I guess what you guys just see is just the floor opens up and Driddle falls through.
I assume you're closing it after you fall through?
Yeah.
I will do an art.
Okay. I know the duration is longer, but...
And
I know
yeah, I'll reach out to Theos as I fall, and I'll be like, I'm sorry, but I'm just sorry.
What is it?
Really quick though, Driddle, I know the duration is longer than just a moment, but I'm going to allow you to close it when you break concentration on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Thor, you would recognize it as Demiplane.
Counterspell.
Ooh. Okay, I will also counterspell that.
He's going to his little hidey hole.
Mm-hmm.
I will counterspell it at 5th level.
Okay.
I also countered at 5th level, so what happens here?
So
if you countered it at 5th level and then he matched that, it's out. So it's not up to a roll off. If he did it at 4th level, then it would have been a roll off, but where he matched it.
Greater or equal to, and a counterspell always wins.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so he wins.
Driddle is gone.
With the wand, right?
Mm-hmm. Tavos, what are you doing?
Well, I rolled a 19 on my Arcana check.
Ooh! I think you also would have recognized it then, yeah.
Well, it's a demi-plane. I don't think I have any way of getting into somebody else's demi-plane.
Unless you got plane shift.
But you would need a tuning fork to my demi-plane.
It's true.
If I were to cast it, sure. He's not here though, so I'll look over at Trishek. What's going on over there? And then
Valencia healed him. Ront is like in a defensive stance to grab him. I'm not sure what Thor and Tarn are doing.
So, can I tell that he has brain damage?
You can probably tell that he got smacked pretty good. He's bleeding off the side of his head. Yeah.
Do I know, like, mechanically what that does?
Give me that same medicine check that Valencia made.
This isn't gonna go well. 11.
You're not sure. I mean, it looks like a pretty severe concussion. You're not sure what it extends to beyond that.
And I'm out of 3rd level spell slots.
I'm gonna say that's the case, yeah.
He's always slinking off somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to?
We are still technically in initiative. I'm gonna say we're still in initiative until Thavos says we're not.
I've only got a strength of 10.
Yeah, still in initiative until Thavos says we're not. Which I think that he's probably going to be the determining factor in this one.
Does it look like he's going to be talking anytime soon?
Yeah, it looks like he can still talk.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there and hit him in the head.
Okay, yeah, make him attack. With advantage.
What do you do?
Make a dex save, Valencia. And then Thavos, go ahead and roll the hit. You're not fast enough.
17 to hit.
17. Yeah, that was with advantage?
Yeah.
Dang, that doesn't hit. AC's 18.
Okay, I'll swing again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Only one reaction, right?
Yeah, just one reaction.
28.
That might hit. And you're doing this with Dawnbringer?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I'm just gonna try and knock him unconscious. He's raving. He's mad. You never know what he's gonna do. For 21 points of damage. And can I make a divine smite non-lethal? Is that a thing that exists?
Oh my god!
I'll allow it. But just for the kicks and giggles, I'll allow it. I will say though, how much damage did you say?
That was 21.
21. Radiant damage does even less than you hoping. And you'll notice that as you hit him, he has a ring on his right pinky finger that flashes as you hit him.
He prepared, the sneaky bugger.
Mm-hmm. It's a ring of radiant resistance if you're familiar.
Yeah, I'll put a second level Divine Smite on it to try and knock him unconscious.
Go ahead.
God.
Can't have him spewing his madness. What if it's contagious?
His madness.
9 and I think I have improved Smite now, actually.
Oh yeah, you probably should.
For another 5, so 14 total in various Smite damages.
It's almost enough. Still up, but he is like hanging on to his life by an inch.
I'll just turn because I'm out of actions now.
Mhm.
Who's next?
He is.
Thor. He is? Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
then
turn to Thor and tell him, knock him unconscious. You never know how the madness of the demons will spread.
Okay.
His turn. Blessing of the Raven Queen. He's going to teleport right behind Dritz. Use half his movement to get up. Kind of push Dritz out of the way and just look at you, Thavos, and just say, please. I just want to go home. Thor. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, that's... Sure, let's go. Let's move.
Okay. All right.
How's he looking?
Again, we're still in initiative until Thavos says we're not. He's not looking good.
Then I'm just gonna put him to sleep.
Okay.
He's an elf, though. Does that work?
Nope.
Elves can't be put to sleep. That's true.
Elves cannot be put to sleep.
Wait,
Unless...
elves can't be?
Unless you kill them.
Yeah.
Well, he can't sleep a la the sleep spell. You can whack him over the head with a stick.
Magically, he cannot be put to sleep. Physically, he can definitely be put to sleep.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay. Then yeah, I'll just do my standard whacking.
Okay. Yep, you Shadow Kai. So.
You okay? Right. 1 disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's just regular, but let me roll the other one. So this is just 1 roll, but 2 rolls. Hit him.
Yep, that's a hit.
Great. So all
is
3
flop.
rest of them will be straight.
If this one doesn't put him down, yeah.
Okay, do I roll the
We'll
damage
say
each
with-
time then?
Just go ahead and roll it once, and I'll tell you what if he's down or not. Given the amount of dice that you roll, he's probably going to be down.
Okay. Actually, he took 3d8 from when he teleported. Or 68.
That's right, yeah.
So let me just do that first, because that's automatic.
I'm going to say, I'm going to say that your hit will do it, just so that he can still get that last line out, but
Okay.
yeah, you don't have to roll damage for that hit. You walk over, smack him upside the head, and he's out cold.
Okay. Well, at least he won't have to move anymore. Boom Blade won't trigger.
True. Okay. Thavos, are we done with initiative?
Yep, if he's down and no longer in a place where he can spread sedition and lies, then yes, we're good.
He is unconscious.
Says. Lauren just kind of is just rubbing her temples and just sighing, says, I did not mean to hit him that hard. We should probably heal his brain injury and then let's have a serious, proper, civilized conversation.
Does happen. Now, really quick, we'll get back to this in a second. Driddle, are you coming back anytime soon? Or are you going to stay put for a bit?
I will enjoy watching like half of this session.
Okay,
I'll
sounds
just
good.
message you with what I'm doing. Because, I
Yeah.
mean, to get out, I need spell slots back, so I'll just begin to long rest.
That's fair enough. Okay,
He's just,
yeah,
he's just chilling in his little hidey hole, his little
you
tree
camp
house.
out in your little astral plane penthouse, sure.
Yeah, and, actually, I will do something, but I will message you for it.
Yeah, please do. And then if you want me to switch to you, just let
I
me know.
think Driddle is the equivalent of Galaxy Brain at the moment.
Mhm.
Sneaky little grubby magic fingers.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I just got to do a few things and
I think immediately Dritz is going to go over and just start investigating the ground where Driddle teleported. After a second, no, he doesn't recognize the spell. He is stumped. But Menzoberranzan is safe. The Wand of Orcus is not in your possession currently, but Orcus is gone. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Is there a temple that we could? Is there a temple that we could safely take Trishek to get healed?
I believe it was the one that Valencia went to with the Clerics of Lolth.
I would like, while we're still here, I'm gonna do a divine sense along with my detect magic to see if I can detect demonic madness in him.
Ooh. Okay. Let me pull up my counter. Hold on a second.
I didn't think he was that crazy. I thought he was just regular crazy and just hated his brother.
Well, we'll see here in a second. Oh, Thor, you don't even have a counter. Let me give you one here.
He's like, oh, we need to give this boy some madness.
Yeah.
Is what
When
I
did I
hear.
get a counter? I didn't have a saving throw yet.
Not yet, but
Okay,
I'm giving you a counter just in case I make you do
We
it.
have all the cool counters. We have madness counter. We have what was it called?
Lovely.
The Doom counter from last
Like,
time.
automatically
where we're
get
all
one is what you're
close to
saying.
die.
Got it.
Yeah. I'm just keeping track of it. You don't have any madness right now.
Oh, okay. Got it. Even better.
One moment, everyone. So I will say, Tavos, the hold on Taran looks like it has increased slightly as you're looking around at the group. Driddle doesn't really matter. Everyone else looks pretty clean. As far as Trishek goes, it's not a scratch of demonic madness on him.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll look around at everyone like, we can heal him if you'd like, but we should definitely sequester him. He's not in his right mind.
Mm-hmm.
He never was, but look at him.
Do you want to loot his body?
Yes, I
Yes.
would.
I was thinking you guys would.
Why is she crying? I might have missed that.
She's
She didn't really say, but I will say for the rest of you guys, it hasn't really clicked until now, but during the time in the Shadowfell when Trishek and Vale were with you, Trishek and Valencia took a lot of watches together, and they just got really close as friends.
Oh.
Which, again, Thor, you didn't even know that Trishek was really a thing.
Yeah, I literally saw a random
Yeah.
guy jump out of the shadows, shoot
Right.
my ally, and then yell his name.
And when he left the first time, anyone can make a retroactive insight check, except for Thor.
Ooh. 20 for me.
Tara, looking
25
back
for
on
me.
it, both of you guys can pick up on the fact that when he left the first time, she hit it really well, but it hurt her. It hurt Valencia.
Valencia, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit him that hard. I just wanted to knock him out.
He nods and hoists Trishek's body. And I guess...
I won't come near him. Just remember,
Just give
he
him-
lives in his own world.
Davos, just give Valencia her space. And Taran's just going to walk away with, well,
I guess Dritz would probably follow you.
yeah, I guess, I don't know. Taran's probably just going to follow Dritz's lead. He's the most level-headed. He's the most level-headed of us right now.
I did mean to say, which again, this is meta knowledge for anyone but Thavos. There was a little bit of a connection to Dritz and a little bit of a connection to Rot.
What?
Just madness-wise.
Oh,
Yes.
They're
So,
losing their beans.
the beans! Where have they gone? Not the beans. Okay, Ront and Valencia start marching back into the city. Dritz, Taran, you start kind of just wandering, finding a spot to sit down for a second. How are you looking health-wise, Taran?
I'm about a third of my health.
Okay, so pretty banged up, but not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I use my lay on hands last session? I feel like I did.
I believe you did.
Yeah, because after we crippled you by using the Dark Heart, you had to use all of yours.
Yep,
Right.
that's
Okay. I just on my sheet I still have them all, and I was like, I don't think I do.
Right.
I was
that's
gonna
right.
heal.
What happened?
Trishek really messed me up.
What happened?
Yeah, they used most of. So they're
I've
both
got
tapped.
healing, I think.
I'll live. I don't like being less than half health.
I'm not hit
Yeah,
at this
that's
point.
the-
I've got 136 out of 136. That was too fast for most people, apparently.
You said you're at full health?
Yeah.
How?
I haven't touched anything, like, other than the damage rolls today. Like, you've seen it. I haven't rolled anything.
Yeah, I was doing pretty good, and then Trishek decided he took personal offense at my breathing.
Yeah, well, what's new? Okay, Ront and Valencia, you guys march into the city with Trishek draped over Ront's shoulders. He's going to remain unconscious for a little bit, but I think you guys can make it to that temple. Again, the clerics demand 450 gold. Ront kind of pushes you to the side and pulls out the gold. He's got it. Thavos, what were you going to say?
We ruled that I can't give orders to cleave telepathically, right? I have to be present.
I'm pretty sure you can. Let me look up the control game thing. Hold on. Pretty sure. Oh, what is he again? What is he called? Slod.
I believe he was a death slot.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember alphabetically where he's going to be in this book. Okay.
I think he's in the S's for slot, and death is a subcategory.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, they are the strongest type of slod.
It's like, you know what should be the strongest type of slot? At deaths.
There's also a death strahd, which is slightly different than a frog.
True. It doesn't say in the monster manual. Let me check one more place. I believe information specifically. Okay, while this is happening, you guys are able to get Trishek healed from his brain injury. There's no actual healing that goes on, so he's still unconscious. Yeah, I'm gonna say it can't be telepathic.
In that case, I'm gonna head to where he's at.
He's here? Well, actually, I'm not
Is he?
there.
You're not.
This is Jared speaking, as this is now a movie for me. I just spat out my water.
I don't know. I'll go to wherever he's at.
You're basically you're just like chilling with a wand of orchids and eating some popcorn, watching.
Yeah, he's eating a sandwich right now.
Mm-hmm. You can hear his brain vibrating. Yeah.
Well, every time we have a long gap between sessions, all of my plans get just torpedoed every time.
Yeah. Okay. To be fair, I was planning on throwing in Trishek at the end of the Orcus battle. I've been planning that for months. I just forgot to do it last session, and we were super late already. So, that's been on the books for months. But all
the complications. I had plans, and then time marches on.
Driddle's whole thing, that was.
I just don't be evil.
Yeah. Well, if he attunes to the wand, he might not be.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Wait, so
no. Riddle's the
hypothetically-
pantser. Thavos and DM are the planners. Riddle's a full pantser.
So
in
the
the most brilliant and mad way.
Are those qualities that Thavos rolled for universal for anyone who attunes to it?
I think so. I might be wrong on that.
Hypothetically, of course.
Double check.
Driddle.
I'm gonna say that they're universal. Yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna try it. You almost died, dude.
Most of them are pretty thematic. So.
You didn't even attune. You had to roll to see if you like something.
And I can remind you what those are if you'd like, but
Nah, it's okay. I probably won't touch it.
I think, is there any conversation happening at this camp outside of Menzo Branson while you guys wait for Valencia and Rob to get back?
It's just kind of like sitting on her bedroll, just kind of has her. She just kind of like sitting down. She just kind of has her head on her knees and just like, fucked up. I could have done something different.
Dritz is probably just pacing near you, which probably isn't helping your anxiety much.
Or is picking up who the heck this guy is from Brant, or whoever's nearby, because I have no idea who this is.
Okay, so yeah.
No, as in Thor. I got for character-wise, he's just in character that he's doing, but I know what he is. Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys just kind of stew, Valencia and Ront, on the way back, it's a very quiet walk. Ront is reading the room. I think that as you guys get closer to the gates, he just puts a hand on your shoulder and stops you and says, "You gonna be okay?" No. I don't know if we can. I mean, if Davos, if he's. There's a lot going on. Do you have any way that you can, make him tell the truth? Do you have any, truth potions? I don't know if that's a thing. Alright. Because, if what Davos said is true and that this guy doesn't have all of his marbles in one bag, then, all this demonic crap is making it really hard to trust anyone. Right. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Well, let's get him back to camp. I don't know if we want to go through his pockets in the middle of the street here. Okay. You guys start heading back towards camp. After a little bit, Valencia and Ront arrive. And unless anyone starts a conversation, I think it's very tense and very awkward. A couple people probably keep glancing towards where Driddle teleported into the ground.
Says, Taran just kind of looks up and wipes her eyes. Is he feeling better? He hasn't returned. He ran off. I kind of look at Dritz and, I don't know, says...
He gives a shrug and he says, we might as well rest here. I think that we've done enough of the city that they won't pay us too much mind. I think we'll be safe.
Then.
As safe as we could be. Oh, yeah. Puts on the ring and shifts back into Ginger. Okay, so yeah, if you guys want to mark a long rest here, Driddle, that includes you.
Okay.
You guys think we can?
I have a few things that I think would happen before a long rest is up.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Because I'm heading to where Cleve was, so however long that takes.
I'm trying to remember where exactly it is, don't tell me. Oh. Did you send it in the chat?
It's in our private
Personal chat? Okay.
In the scheming chat.
Right.
Or
Oh, that chat. Okay. Yeah. The other private chat. I see.
Actually, I think it's in our private ones because you asked over the week.
Three.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, okay, yeah.
There's so much scheming in both campaigns.
I know. It's so good. Okay, I know exactly where he is. Got it. It takes you a minute to find him, but you eventually do. Do you want me to say where he is or no?
No, I think that's okay.
Okay. You find him somewhere in the streets of someplace.
Unless one of these people is following me, in which case they'd find out. But if not, no, that's good. So I will, I'll tell him, I'll message you what I tell him. A whole lot of this is going to have to be text, but it might be relevant.
Okay.
I want to keep some of it secret if I can.
Right, yeah. Right. Well, while you're doing that, who wants to do watches, or are you guys doing watches at all?
I mean, we're doing the tiny huts tape, so I think
yeah.
Good. Yeah.
That's right. Okay, well then, never mind. Yeah. You guys can mark that long rest. All of you guys can. After a while, you arise. I think Trishek would be awake, and at first glance, no one would see him. But if you look outside the hut, he is just kind of sitting by himself, looking at the gates of Mensa Branson. Just kind of sitting there. Which I will tell you, Valencia. I guess did you go through his stuff when you got him back to camp? Okay. You don't have to write all this down because I've got it written down here. He had 1 potion of vitality, He has the Cloak of Displacement, 3 potions of greater healing, the Ring of Radiant Resistance. He is attuned to a Hunter's Coat, which is a piece of armor that lets him do some more damage. Let's see. And he's got that longbow that splits into 2 short swords, as well as a collapsible halberd on his back, and a light crossbow.
He's decked out.
He's spent the last 3 months doing it, yeah.
Dressed to kill.
Preparing to murder me to death.
Did he almost? How much damage did he do? Just out of curiosity, was it a lot?
60 something. And it would have been more if I didn't have resistance.
That's like a good driddle and a half, or half a driddle.
Yeah, because I was at like 120. Now I'm at 58.
Whoa, hold on, Driddle. Did you already send that message?
I'm going to do that. Yeah, just
Give me just a second. Don't send it yet.
Oh no, I didn't send it to the person. I just sent that to you.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, I'm on message mailman right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you deliver that whenever you would like it to be said.
Okay. No, thanks for not killing me. Yeah. What was I thinking? Well, like I told Thavos, I just want to go home. I want to be able to go back and know that I'm welcome. Because I'm not. And if she's dead, and I still don't have any kind of honor back, then I guess my soul is forfeit. I'm doomed. But I was under the understanding that as long as she was alive, I couldn't have my honor back. So I thought that as long as she died, I would get it back. But maybe it's me or Thavos that specifically had to kill her. I don't know. So maybe what Taron said is right. Raven Queen is just messing with me. I don't know. I spoke to her directly after I split off with you guys, and she told me that if I want it back, Vale has to die. I don't know. I mean, this is what she's requiring, is me murdering one of my best friends against my brother's will. I don't want to die, okay? I don't want to die and just have my soul just disappear into oblivion. I can't do that. I need the security that comes from having that honor, dying, and being able to come back and continue to serve the Raven Queen. I know it's a lot, and I know it doesn't make sense, but make an insight check real quick.
So can Tarn hear this conversation going on?
Yeah, they're probably not too far from the camp.
Tarn's
He's trying to hold himself back from like a full anxiety attack right now.
Tarn's just gonna kind of walk over and just wave, says, "Hey, I had a question. So, what were kind of like the main beliefs or things that the Raven Queen holds sacred?"
The natural order of fate, the passage of the souls to their afterlives, making sure that people die and live when they're supposed to, according to her plan. She's very, very, very lawful, order-oriented.
This may sound silly.
No,
But I had an idea. You've been trying so hard to restore your honor back, to make sure that you're back with the Raven Queen, so your soul can keep going on forever and ever. And you've been in this mindset for so long. What if the Raven Queen, what if you're supposed to accept it? Not just let fate do its job, not to control it.
Can gods lie?
Yeah. I don't trust the gods, but I always think they're all powerful beings. What's keeping them from lying?
I don't know. They're natural. I don't know. I just always kind of
You
figured
make a very good demon.
Idea. It was just an idea.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't know what to think anymore. I wasn't afraid of death because I knew it wasn't permanent. And like, yeah, my memories wouldn't hold on. Thanos has always had a better capacity for remembering his past lives than I have, but I mean, just the thought of dying and that's it. There's just you just are done. It's terrifying, and I don't know if I can do that.
Would you try so hard to not die that you forgot how to live?
Well, I remember telling Valencia about this months ago. It's the thing about living under the Raven Queen's rule is that, yeah, there's a huge cost, and it's the freedom of what you guys call living. I gotta talk in the past tense. I knew what it was like to exist, sure, but I knew that I would continue to exist, and there was that security that now there's not. And so, yeah, maybe I need to figure out how to live and move on, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, because is there any joy or any meaning in just existing? Because I mean,
You're talking to a Shadow Archive. There's not a lot of joy or meaning behind anything.
Sorry,
That's okay.
yeah, that's
the
true.
complexion usually helps people remember, but it's fine.
Right. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen. I don't know if this is going to help you personally, but want to help us kill some demon lords? We got some stuff on our to-do list. By the way, we just killed Orcus.
Yeah, I watched that whole thing. Sorry for not joining in, but I was.
I know it's okay. No, I know it's okay. You're being smart.
I'm not sure that I appreciate the invitation, but I think that needs to come from the whole group. If you catch my drift.
All right.
Which at this point, Thavos, if what you wanted to talk about during the rest, that would have happened. So if you want to be back at this point, you can.
Yeah, I'll come back. We can keep working through it, background, but I'll come back then.
Okay.
It shouldn't affect anything that happens here.
Yeah, you come back. Trishak is disarmed. All of his equipment is bundled up next to him, but he hasn't really touched it yet. So.
And I'll take a long rest somewhere in the city.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So, I think at this point, Dritz has been very quiet the entire time that this whole thing has been happening. He'd eventually pipe up and say, I think that I don't mean to be the one that always refocuses everyone on the task at hand, but we need to move and refocus on the next demon.
Crossed.
But I also, okay, well, I was also going to say that I think we need to decide what needs to happen with Driddle and wherever he went.
Quick question: with the way Demiplane works, doesn't that mean he's going to pop up right where the battlefield was?
The demiplane stays. The door closes.
Okay, My question is, when you want to come out of the demiplane, can you come out anywhere, or do you come out exactly where you went in?
Well,
I think
if I cast demiplane again, I would reappear where I entered, but I also have plane shift to get anywhere I want on the plane material.
Okay.
So he could do anything. At this point, Driddle's in the wind.
Shout out to Jarlaxle, making this all possible.
Shout out to Jarlaxle, indeed. Okay. Ooh. That's a good point. Thanks for reminding me, Driddle. You're always the one that does. I think Jarlaxle would also find you guys as you were packing up your stuff.
Alright guys, 5 gold pieces when I come back to not rat me out. Say I'm using the bathroom.
Oh, and I guess what Drist said would have been as Jim Jar. Jarlaxle walks up and... Oh, go ahead. Did someone say something? No, okay. Jarlaxle walks up and says, I see that it went relatively well. Everyone inside the city seems to be doing all right. I'd love to tag along if you all still need me. You're missing one. Where'd Driddle go?
Beats me. But
Never the deserter. That makes sense.
whatever. Well, I think I think Dritz is right. We need to go after more demon lords.
You mean Jim Jar?
Shut it. We gotta go after demon lords.
Thor's got a
You're
point.
letting-
Jarlaxle is standing right there.
You said Drit. Did you mean Jim Jar, or is that slip of the tongue on purpose?
Was that a Darren slip of the tongue or a Taran slip of the tongue?
No.
Okay.
I meant, did I say Dritz?
You did say Dritz.
You
Yeah.
did say Drit, yeah.
I mean, Groz. It's a.
Oh, Groz. Oh, okay.
It's the
Got it.
ZTs. It's the
Okay.
ZTs that are getting me.
So that could have been a Taran slip of the tongue. Okay, we're good.
No.
I see. I thought you meant Jim Jar, and Jim Jar's just gonna be like, dude.
You catch there, Thor.
No. We're
Had
going
to.
after the
Just
big
want to be
old-
sure.
We're going after the big G.
Yeah.
I'm like, are we actually revealing that, or is that an actual, like, you're just doing?
Yikes.
No.
Yikes.
I was,
Okay.
yeah, that was like oh no, we went through a lot of work to make sure that didn't come out.
I have so much. Oh man, I am tired. I have had so many Freudian slips today.
You're good. Okay, regardless, yeah, Gross.
we gotta take care of the big G because listen, this group is getting more chaotic by the minute. And I bet Gross is having a field day. We gotta go. We gotta take him out before it gets worse. Because I'm really tired of people losing their minds. What do we know? We know we know that he's sort of over by the Baldur's Gate area. Right?
Jarlaxle says that is where he's been setting up camp most. How many you've got an item to track him down, don't you?
I believe you're supposed to provide that.
I was supposed to provide that. You should already have it, I thought.
Oh, we do have the dark. I mean, we do have the. I mean, we do have.
No,
Yeah,
those
but we have it,
complicate
of
things.
course.
Give me a deception check, Thavos.
I really need to come up with a voice so that I can differentiate when I'm Thavos and when I'm not.
Oh, buddy. Good luck. Good luck.
22.
It doesn't help that my name and Tarn's name are
One letter apart. Two
like
letters.
two
Letters, yeah.
But still.
One sound.
Right. Okay, 22. I don't know it matters much because he got a nat 20 on his
Ow.
insight.
Well,
What's the total though? Out of curiosity, like 38.
I'm trying to find his stat block and I can't find it.
it's gotta be up there somewhere.
Jarlaxle's?
Because
Yeah.
if I were to attempt an intimidation
Oh, he
check,
has like,
rolled a
jeez,
nat
he's
20,
got
it'd be
like a
33.
passive insight of like 20 plus.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah, at least from Dragon Heist, his passive
expertise
insight was like 23, I
in, like,
think.
a bunch of things.
Regardless, yeah, you say that you've got it. And Jorlaxle kind of cocks his head and says, "No, you don't.
What?
Does Driddle have the Dark Heart?
For now.
Does complicate things, doesn't it? Interesting. Very interesting.
We gotta track him down.
He'll find us, or maybe he won't, and then we can go track him down. It's almost like someone who was forced to join us through compulsion shouldn't have been freed before the task was done.
Can I send that
Or
message
looks
now?
up nervously.
You can send it whenever you want, Driddle.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send that right now. I'm getting roasted from across planar bounds.
I think the Jorlaxle would say, if only there was some way for Driddle to still be under that control. Isn't that just difficult? Isn't it? You know, I wonder if that spell works. I wonder what the distance on that spell was that the Lord's Alliance had on him. Do any of you know?
Out with it. You clearly know.
Well, first off, he doesn't have the collar on, so that's kind of a null and void question.
No, it is. You're right. He doesn't have the collar on anymore.
I think
He's, like,
what
spinning it around his
Jorlaxle's suggesting is that he doesn't need the collar. Am I right?
I mean, he had to take my blood to get it off. That was kind of sus in the moment.
That's what I'm asking. Am I right, Jorlaxle?
Make an Arcana check. And an Insight check if you really want to.
Okay, here's the Arcana.
Okay.
I could
Not
try.
so great. And then the Insight,
I could try an insight check. I mean,
Yeah,
my
go ahead.
insight is-
19. Insight better than the Arcana.
Okay.
I got now 20 insight.
Wonderful. Yeah, both of you can tell
23.
he's hiding something big, but I mean, he'll say, well, I don't need the collar, but I have ways of getting people to do things that I want them to.
You're hiding something big.
It is in my nature, darling.
She just
I think
squints
that,
her eyes.
I think Valencia has a point, though. We did scare him off. Might as well give him a chance to come back if he wants to.
Well, if I know Driddle as much as I can, I would assume he would come back to the tower, where it's the safest. So let's head on back, reconvene, and make our next plans.
Bit of a walk, but we certainly could, for sure. Well, let us make way. Yeah, and the rest of you guys finish cleaning up camp. Stavos, I think at some point, Trishak comes over to you and, like, it's clear that doesn't want to talk to you, but he comes over to you with the intention of doing so.
I'll when he approaches, I'll just look him up and down, cross my arms, and rest my right hand on the hilt of Dawnbringer, just in case. He did try to murder me like 8 hours ago.
He clocks that and just says, I think we need to talk, and I think we need the full truth from both of us, but I don't really want anyone else there for it.
You prepared that. Did you prepare that truth spell, Valencia?
Oh. Is it Zone of Truth?
Could be.
Paladins have
Paladin-based
zone.
one.
I thought all paladins have zone of truth.
Should.
I think so.
Well, maybe.
You can prepare it every long
it's
rest.
second level.
Yeah. Zone of Truth should be a second level spell.
I'm pretty sure that zone of truth is a I'm like 90% sure.
I've taken it with most paladins that I've played. Yeah, it's a bard, cleric, and paladin spell. So
Yeah.
you can prepare it if you want
It's
to.
not subclass locked.
No, it's not.
I'll look at Ryshak and be like, I think you're right. I think we do need to talk, and privacy would be good.
I guess where Valencia needs to be casting that, I don't know if she needs to be in the area. I guess she doesn't need to. So, would you be willing to do that, V? My bow's over there. I'm not touching it.
That's acceptable. I'll pull Dawnbringer off my belt and hand it over.
Okay. Yeah, and they're a good distance away, so it's not a conversation that can be heard by anyone else unless you're trying to sneak closer. But yeah, the spell is cast, and Trishek will ask you, Thavos, I want to trust you. Well, actually, let's go ahead and make that charisma saving throw, which you can make publicly or privately, but Valencia does know the result.
Yeah.
Yikes. Oh wait, he is. Oh no, he doesn't have disadvantage. He was healed. Okay.
Zone of Truth doesn't count as a charm, does it?
Don't believe so. Does it?
Yeah, no.
No.
It's just.
So.
I'm just gonna bop a message over to Valencia real quick.
I know that like there are some like items or features that say like magic can't reveal if you're lying, because like ring of mind shielding will do that, but
Right.
that's all I know. For some other, no, they have to roll the charisma save.
Yeah, we
it
rolled
should
it.
be your spellcasting DC.
What is that?
It should
It
be,
It should be at
on
the top of your
tab.
spells. Should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
I think that's
3.
Thavos' default, even if you
Oh,
roll
minus 1. I got it too. So, yeah, Thavos, you can, I guess, just let Valencia know what your result was.
Yeah, I sent her a message.
Yeah, he says, Thavos, I want to trust you, I really do. Did Yunaku kill Vale?
Ryshek will look down at the mask on his belt and look pained, and say, Ryshek, you need to let her go. You need to find something else. We don't have eternity anymore, but you and I, we're still elves. We have a long time.
That's what your friends were saying last night.
And if you spend it like this, and you don't let it go, and remain under her thrall for the rest of forever, and dog me, and eventually, it's gonna come to a head. I don't want to kill you.
I don't want you to kill me.
That's good. That's a healthy reaction, I think. But I will, if I have to.
I think I got a little ballsy back there. I think you would have taken me down, even with coming down from the high of killing a demon lord again.
And it's not the first we've killed. What were you thinking?
I don't know. It's been a really long 3 months. I don't know. I've spent so, not as many lifetimes as you, but 15,000 years, Thavos, I've been doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. I don't know anything else. And to just throw it all away, I'm sick to my stomach in the fact that I thought, when I think about the fact that I just threw all that honor away so I can come try and find you, you might not have even been alive. And I just tossed 15,000 years of service to her just down the drain, just gone. And I hate every second of it. I cannot stand being a soldier under some cold goddess's rule. But I don't know what else I know how to do. I don't know what else to do.
You're a good soldier. Find a new cause. One that isn't mad. Because if you do go back to her, she will never accept you back. Vale is gone. And you're not home. And if you go back, I will destroy you. I would rather you be free in death than shackled to her forever. All of our people. She is our ruin.
I do need to talk to you about the Shadowfell, though. It's becoming a ruin. It's in chaos. I don't know how much you saw of it last time you were there, but I think that you've inspired some, like maybe half a dozen to leave, but something is siphoning her power. And it's creating chaos.
Good. It's not her power to begin with, it's ours. We may have given it to her, but she hoarded it afterwards. And it's not just her fault. It's Coralon and Lolth's as well. But if she had just died when she should have, we all would be free. Instead, we're all trapped in this half-life.
Okay.
For one,
Well,
so devoted to the order of fate. She doesn't really apply the rules to herself, now does she?
no, she doesn't.
We
Well.
deserve better, Trishek. You deserve better.
If you'll have me. I think Tarn was the one who extended an invitation to me to join the group. So,
I'll have you, so long as... Know that if you decide this, there is no backing out. Once you're in, you're in. And the demons, they don't stop.
well, been looking at a couple options for endless quivers, so I can deal with that. Okay. And maybe we can, I don't know, maybe another god will take our souls. I don't know if that's an option or not.
Maybe a Trishek.
Okay. I think at that point, he would walk back to the rest of the group and join you guys as you continue packing up. So as you guys are continuing to begin your travel back to the Tower of Vengeance, I need to pull up how long the jump is. Okay, yes. Okay, from Enzo right there. Okay, it's about a week. Okay. So yeah, you guys can begin walking, unless you have another way to get there. Not that I know of, though. Your ride left.
I don't know if I actually brought it up. I'll say it's like you all were gallivanting off extraplanar adventures. I went to Graven Hollow, and I discovered, because I think too many things happened. I never let my knowledge be known. So as of 4 days ago, Zugdemoy is preparing a wedding.
No, we do know this.
We do?
Yes, we do. We shared this earlier, last time when we reconvened, before we went off to Orcus.
Mhm.
When we were trying to
Okay.
decide between all the demons, we did come up with this information.
Right. So Zugdemoy's doing her wedding to something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Dweeblex was hunting her because they hate each other, probably. And we know if we want to start gathering stuff for Demogorgon, we could. Because I think what's the Dwergar city called? Graquistug.
Yeah.
Is Graquistug between Menzo and the Tower of Vengeance?
No, Gracklestook is on the other side of the Dark Lake.
Well, never mind then.
It's definitely out of the way. He was planning on it. If you guys don't want him there, then he won't be, but he's certainly going to try.
Thavos will... I don't want him there, but better we can keep an eye on him, yes?
We
That's
definitely keep
scheming.
an eye on him.
Oh, without question. I'm sure each of them has myriad plans and hundreds of puppet strings. It's just, at a certain point, does it matter? We did do him a favor, but we also did ourselves a favor. The demon saw everything. We had to get rid of it. At least that was my justification.
And also, you know what? I wouldn't mind it. I mean, I wouldn't mind a trip to, if we can, I wouldn't mind a trip to, Grim, because, I mean, if this madness is really as bad as it is, I don't want him taking advantage of them, as we're trying to take him out.
I'll put an arm around Aaron's shoulder, like, oh, it's bad. You're about 12 beans short of a bushel.
Sounds about right.
If Driddle doesn't come back, we are, pardon my Elvish, screwed.
Fucked. Say it.
It didn't do anything. He just took it from me. And we're going to have words about that.
Divide and conquer.
He is the conniving, wizardly little...
I'm thinking about, because I feel like, time is going to be of the essence when we're dealing with these demons. The sooner we get rid of Groth and the other demon lords, the better. How many people do we need to get myself healed? Me and maybe like one or two other people. Me and like one other person maybe, or two other people.
Yeah.
The rest we'll need more people to take care of Driddle, because that guy is chaos incarnate.
He's slippery, but if you remember, we've been a little spoiled with teleportation recently.
We have
Getting
it.
you to Gauntogrim it'll take a very long time without someone to get us there.
Hey, you are underestimating the power of Brand's. You're underestimating the power of Brand's fungi.
Brand is not currently with you guys.
Oh
Yes.
fuck! Where did it go?
He vanished again.
It'll be nice to have It'll be nice to have a day or two of reprieve. Two of
I'll
us.
see what I can do about tracking down Driddle. I'll try and bring him home.
Yeah. Trishak kind of like steps in to the conversation a little bit and goes, not to change topics, but do you think the Grots would have any reason to go messing around other planes, or would he just stick here, do you think?
No.
Can he go to other planes right now? Or I thought
I
I
don't
was
know.
under the assumption that the Demon Lords were bound to the material right now.
You'll have to forgive me, I was kind of spying on you guys, but I would assume that's a question that can only be answered by the Drow Mage's notes.
Yeah, well, we do have
Which
those.
Driddle also has.
Right.
Oh,
Which I should have said also, Valencia. Another thing that you found on Trishak was a small, about 4-inch diameter black crystal ball. Which, yeah, make an Arcana check. Yeah, you're not sure. You can ask him about it if you want.
Oh, Erickson, just
Yes.
because I homebrewed up a Wand of Orcus. I think it's got everything in it. If I could get the properties that got rolled,
Oh
then I
yeah,
could put them in it.
I will send that to you soon. Where's my book?
Ooh.
That one. Okay. Yeah, you can do so. Oh, thank you. That's what I've been using to scroll tables for the past 3 months. I don't think that Jarlaxle is currently listening. If that is up to Thavos if he wants to try and listen or not.
I can keep an eye on him.
All right, I have my mic thing. I thought I had it off. That's my bad. I don't think I'm looking, but if you look back at Thavos, he'll notice, sort of squint his eyes at the two of you scheming off on the side.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds pretty schemy to me.
If you want to roll a perception check, you can.
I was thinking, I was offering to keep an eye on Jarlaxle.
Oh,
Got it. I'll strike up a conversation with them.
okay. Yeah, I can. He glances around at the rest of the group and says, "I don't think I need to. He kind of taps his head and says, he's safe. He reached out to me a second ago. He didn't look defeated at all. I don't know what he has up his sleeve, but that drow seems like a sleaze bag. I don't know how much I want to be around him. I don't know anything about him, but he doesn't seem like good news. We're in the same boat. Okay. Tarn, what are you talking to Jarlaxle about? Just nothing?
Says, I'm trying to think of what would really catch his attention.
I'll just jump into the middle of the conversation.
I strike up. I ask Jarlaxle for romantic advice. He's a lady. Listen. He's charisma. You don't have to go into detail about it, but I feel that could keep.
As you guys are coming back to the group,
that can keep him, and I feel like that can keep him for a while.
That's probably a pretty good way to do it. But yeah, Valencia, as you come back to the group, you just hear Jarlaxle go, overall, I don't know if I'm the best man to be asking this kind of thing, but it just depends on the person and what you can use to manipulate them.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Darren just taking notes. It's like,
You gotta learn to read the person that you're with. That's all it is. It's just reading that person, understanding what they want, and giving them exactly what they want.
Oh, I've got plans. Yes. Okay. This is gonna be great. Thank you so much. Yeah. And I would say I keep on just talking. It's been a good combo.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Jarlaxle giving lesbian love advice.
Hey, listen. He gets around. He gets around. He knows every. Listen. He knows all sorts of people. He knows things. He drinks and he knows.
He is all sorts of people.
Jarlaxle's been a lesbian once or twice. It's okay.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay.
Hasn't he fallen in love? Hasn't he fallen in love with a dragon a few times?
Probably.
Not love making, yes.
Oh.
There's a difference. He's as close as you can get to a bard without being a bard. Okay, I will ask you guys. We can choose to fast travel the next 7 days if you want, just so we don't have to roll freaking random encounters and all that jazz. Up to you guys, or we can play out all full week.
Fast travel sounds nice.
Fast travel. Whee!
Okay. All right. So yeah, after the 7 days of travel, it's been fairly easy. I mean, you guys have kind of walked this path before. There's kind of a triangle between the tower, Menza Branson, and Blending Stone.
You mean a week? Do you mean a 10-day or a 7-day week?
7-day week. I forget that there's different weeks.
Through your 10-day.
Yeah. A human Earth week.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I'll ask. Well, let me read something really quick.
Well, if it's pertaining to me, you can ask.
Yeah. I was just going to ask you where you are when they show up. You just lounging about in Thavos' room, feet up on the desk?
So I would have stayed in the lab, but the Shield Guardian I would have sent out after I had finished constructing Redacted.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, and if it ever does communicate to me that they're back, I'll set the Dark Heart down and teleport.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. Then you guys see.
Or I guess I'll leave it on the bed. They can't get into the lab because I locked it.
Gotcha. You see Driddle's Shield Guardian at the door of the tower. You got your whole entourage there as well, but as you approach, Driddle's nowhere to be seen. But Thavos, if you go up to your room, the Dark Heart is laying on your bed.
Okay. I'll pocket it because it shouldn't be just laying out there. And then I'm gonna head to the lab.
Do you know how to get in?
I was one of the first people in.
That's right.
So can you get past the arcane lock?
Anything?
Yeah. Did you change the arcane? Did you change your keys?
No, but I assigned me and the Shield Guardian as the ones who can open it without trying to lockpick it.
Yeah, the arcane lock I can't get past.
Unless you have Dispel Magic, maybe?
Is there an actual lock on the door, or is it just magically locked?
I think there's both.
Yeah, I think I
which you probably have access to the keys to get into the door, but as far as the arcane lock goes, yeah, unless you have like a dispel magic or some
Which
other way to get
I
around
do.
it.
Knock spell.
Yikes. he
I
has
don't
dispel
have
magic.
knock, but I have dispel magic.
What level spell is arcane lock?
Let me look
2.
at 2.
Which dispel magic is the same, so yeah, you can just cast a base dispel magic. It's gone.
Hey,
And
don't
I
go
will
in there,
let
bro.
myself in.
Yeah, Driddle, you hear the door open.
I'm gone. I guess you see me for half a second. I'm holding a barrel, and then I'm gone.
Yep.
Does the barrel radiate magic?
Oh, yeah, it does.
And
What?
I'm also missing half of my ear.
That is true.
Oh no. Driddle,
So missing
no!
what?
Half of his
What?
ear. Pulled a Van Gogh.
And I'm gone.
Wait, you're missing. Wait, Driddle's missing his ear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What? What are you doing, boy?
when I teleport, I would like to teleport to... I will message you.
Okay.
Redacted.
Yeah, it's
Well,
redacted.
I
yeah.
mean, I guess it'd be funny if I said it. I would like to go back to the room where those angels were petrified.
Ooh, okay. Thanos, do you have counterspell?
I'm not that kind of paladin.
Fair enough.
I get dispel magic, but not
That's
counterspell.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can see that he doesn't have the wand on him though. So, I'll tell you that much.
The magic that was coming off of that barrel, is it a magical aura I recognize, or is it something novel?
I believe. Let me look up. Hold on 1 second. Because I believe.
Just trust me, bro. It's my new backpack.
Well, it's necromancy. I'll tell you that much.
Necromancy.
Uh huh.
This is what you get for hitting up your boy Johnny Vance.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Yeah, because I've told you that it'd be funny if I did this in the future, but I didn't realize it'd be...
You did tell me it'd be funny. Savos has no clue. He's dumb. So
Davis, if you want to make an Arcana check, it's a DC 18. I'll tell you that much.
I'll make an attempt, but I don't think Savos will know.
Probably not.
He's real dumb.
Rolling that 20. Rolling that 20. Ew. What quote what line?
Oh, Thavos doesn't know a lot of things. He just doesn't believe that he doesn't know anything. That's where his power comes from. Blind confidence.
Okay, what did you get on that Arcana?
Oh, a 2.
Oh, yeah, you had no clue. You're like,
I'm
dude,
just
he
running
teleported, or is he
I'm
just,
running
like-
some errands, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, errands, of course. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna... Seeing that, opening the door and then Driddle absconds like a criminal, I'm gonna go through the lab with a fine-toothed comb.
Yeah, it's in
Ooh.
total shambles. I was
It's
trying
probably
to
been turned
put
upside
that.
down, yeah.
There's like blood on the floor, just various blotches of blood.
I need both Driddle and Thavos to roll me an investigation check.
Oh. Okay.
What'd you get?
I got a 6.
Okay.
I got a 17.
So yeah, Driddle, you spent the last 7 days turning your lab upside down, just working on something crazy. On a barrel. And, can I tell him how big the barrel is?
I mean, it's barrel size. Any
It's like a
barrel that a
full,
gnome
like-
could fit inside.
Yeah, full keg size barrel.
Pretty good barrel.
Thavos, going over the entire lab with a fine-tooth comb, you don't find anything. I don't think he would find anything that he's unfamiliar with, right?
Nope, just random scribble notes. I mean, is Fraz's gem still on that table?
That's up to you, dude. And you probably wouldn't be too worried about taking it.
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay, so yeah, Frezzer Blue is still on the table there. As you're poking around, you go to what used to be Vizerin's desk in here, and you're looking for any kind of secret compartments that Driddle might have created or something. And you don't find anything. You stand up and you bump the table. The front left table leg twists just a hair, and you hear something click underneath the desk.
Oh, I will look for secret thingy.
Poking your head underneath the desk, you find a notebook that looks like it hasn't been touched in about 2 months.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll pull it out. And
It's all in Elvish. This is not one of Turtle's.
I can read anything, so I will give it a read.
Okay.
It was the first thing I did upon getting back to the tower.
You find secret notes from Vizerin that kind of document Lolth and her, some psychology behind her. In it, there's a couple things like highlighted in a brighter colored ink, with like kind of frantic scribbles and like notes in the sidelines written about it. But it's all about how she's always been hungry for power, but she's never been this ballsy to have all of the other demon lords, the major demon lords at least, summoned away from the abyss. That it's almost like too brave. And in addition, convincing one of her mages to do so, like, that's a lot of work. And so Vizerin is like trying to piece together something here. Something to him is not adding up about this whole situation. About Wolf giving the idea to Gromp summoning the demons. And there is something else in the footnotes there about how if the demon lords are on the material plane, every major power in the cosmos is going to be doing what they can to send them back.
So you'd think.
Don't you try to cause a calamity?
It's interesting. All the demon lords are here. Supposedly Lolth orchestrated it, and yet she is failing so drastically.
Which is something that you connect. It's that if she orchestrated all of this, and like you saw her, she is pissed that she is not making any kind of headway.
She is failing so dramatically to do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Did we checked that Gromp was directed by Lolth, right? We asked the library.
I believe you.
Or did we just assume that?
Visions in the past, and yeah, you've confirmed it. That he was directed by Lolth to do so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I think that looking through that it's a smaller notebook. It's like a 3x5 little pocket notebook. But kind of scanning through that, the general consensus that you get from this notebook is that Vizerin doesn't believe in coincidences. There are too many things that are lining up for both Lolth, the demon lords, and those that are fighting against them that shouldn't be lining up the way that they are. Again, he's missing something in all of these notes. Right.
I think, yeah, Thavos has ideas, but he doesn't know for sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I'm gonna tear through the rest of the lab looking for my special stick.
Your special? Oh yeah, nowhere to be seen here.
By the way, fellow schemers, I'm talking to you.
I love a good scheme.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's all of those rolled conditions for the Wand of Orcus, Thavos. Okay. I should say, while Thavos is doing that, what are the rest of you guys doing? Just planning your assault on Grotst?
Thor is sleeping in. He's the mercenary of this group. He's got no worries. He tried to stop Driddle just in case things might go wrong, because things seem to go wrong around Driddle.
Do I make it?
But he's not overly concerned.
I can use one of the angel feathers, right, as the focus for teleport, so it doesn't go wrong for that room.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, and just let me know when I get there.
Oh, you're there.
Thor is unconcerned whatever's happening right now.
I just have one more thing to do before I can get back to my friends.
We'll get back to you in just a second. The rest of you guys, while Thavos is poking around, I guess just Tar and Valencia and Ront and Drizzt. If you guys want to talk to the NPCs that are there, you can. You guys.
We'll kind of shadow Valencia.
Ooh. Oh, do I want to drop this right now?
Yes.
Yes,
you do.
You use your divine sense, and you catch just the faintest whisper of a fiend. It's not even enough to be an imp or even like a lemure. It's like nothing. But you turn around and Amber Eyes is standing right there. And he kind of like gives you like a, what's...
What?
Look.
What?
That's right. Okay. No, that's okay.
I'm scheming.
Everything's alright, then everything's alright.
We all have demon hiccups. It's
Okay. I won't. No, I've been trying to kill him. I'm not trying to make you kill him. I'm trying to kill him. Okay, for fun. He hasn't been around long enough to get too emotionally attached. I don't know.
he can have the torture room.
Yeah, I think Drit's kind of cleaned that one up and is using it.
He can sleep outside.
Okay. He might.
We have a good bush for him.
You have many.
I mean, if you get to me, he's already probably seen if I can cast Tiny Hut. I can just cast it somewhere inside.
Yeah,
Literally.
he'll probably do that. Okay, yeah, but he'll find a place.
Hey,
I will take
Actually,
that
I
opportunity
was
though
there.
to apologize.
I have a question. Amorai's hands, do they look normal?
Yes, they do. He doesn't
Okay.
have 6 fingers and his thumbs are not backwards.
Okay, so
You're telling Taran this? Okay.
wait, did I know that? I thought I already knew that.
Don't know. You might have like just heard about it briefly.
I think
don't know if
we
they're
told Darren about it, just to be transparent.
think
I
you're
don't know
right.
if we told
I'm
Taran
not-
about it.
Surprised, I kind of had the feeling you would have. Was Amorai's there during the battle with Orcus?
Yes, he was.
Maybe he has a little bit of madness?
Possible.
Maybe that's it?
The only way that you've been able to pick up on madness is a combination of divine sense and detect magic, like Thanos uses. But to be fair, you have never seen or heard of Orcus's madness influence on someone.
And also, so when you do your divine sense, does all bad stuff seem the same? I mean, because I know you can sense like undead and like fiends with it, but also like maybe. Wait, did it feel? Wait, did it? So, what kind of energy did it feel like when you sensed Ambrice? Did it sense like a good energy or a bad energy?
Make a history check. Not to your recollection, no.
Do I know any do I know anything specific about the deck of things that would have the deck of many things that would have that sort of effect?
Make an Arcana check. That's a
Would
very
you
high
let us
DC. I was gonna say that's a very high DC. You can certainly try.
I know. I'm going at it with a plus 18.
You've only ever heard rumors of it. Like you've never even seen the cards. Like you got nothing.
I was like, I don't know. This is kind of stumping me, but we'll have to keep an eye on him.
Thor, it sounded like you were trying to do something too.
One, when I give Reshak I would give him the tiny hut. I just apologize, say, in my defense, you did attack someone right up in the middle of a battle.
No, I get it. Adrenaline, and I didn't get off on the right foot with you guys, so that's fine. I forgive
Well,
you.
I'm meeting you for the first time.
You hit the snot out of me though. That was hurt.
I usually do that for enemies.
Yeah.
Won't happen again. Now that I think you're our allies.
Got bruises to remember you by.
Once again, sorry. And if you need help, let me know.
I will.
You did do well in the fight. I will say that. So I'm glad to have you as an ally rather than an enemy.
Thank you. I do my best.
Just let me know if you need anything. If the spell needs, I can adjust the temperature if you want. Anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, cold is good. He gets set up in your tiny hut, and then Driddle, what was the what are you doing in that cave, buddy?
A few things. First I wanted to have some fun.
Okay.
Speaking of the deck of many things,
Oh, dude, come on.
Another one?
Driddle's time has been cut short.
So many cards.
Look,
Let me go get it. Hold on. Let me go get the deck of cards. 1 second. I'll be right back.
He doesn't think he's gonna live that long, so he's gonna.
It's like
One
taking
second.
For reference,
putting
the whole time he's been
candy
away,
in front of a toddler.
Driddle's just been crying and stressed for the past like week, building. Doing something.
Deck of many things is your coping mechanism.
Yeah, I mean, last time it was cool.
You already have
Okay, but
somebody who wants you dead.
Here's
A
the thing.
powerful fiend wants you dead.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. If it's bad, I'm just gonna erase it. Or like if I get like sucky ones, I can. It all
That's
depends.
True, you do have that.
And this whole exercise is me deciding whether or not to do the thing I originally came here for, which would also have required the fate card. So
But you can only-
hold on.
Oh,
You're using the fake card,
interesting.
dude?
no,
You can only pull every card from a deck once, though. So
no, they go back in unless they're the jester or something else.
Yep.
Um,
Every single
really?
card
I
just
w-
reappears
so my
in the deck.
original plan was to not
Oh.
pull from the deck, but to do
Okay.
something else that's incredibly stupid. So I'm waiting to see if after I draw from the deck, if I have to erase that I draw from it with the Fates card, other than doing what I planned here to do.
Crap, the wrong deck. Hold on.
Because I don't want to use the Fates card and then regret it.
Yeah. I've considered using mine a few times, but it's just the Fates card is so big, it's hard to use it on anything that isn't like world changing.
Oh yeah,
Also,
this wouldn't have been world changing. This would have just
can't
been
play it,
hilarious.
it's hard to make those sweeping decisions.
My plan was to erase that I ever destroyed the thing in the next room from this one.
Oh my god.
And then use that to do something else.
You're really just committed to changing the weave of the world, aren't you?
Yeah, well, let's see. That's why I'm drawing from the deck to see if this is a good idea or not.
Yes.
No, I was just gonna send the barrel a few years into the past because that would have helped do stuff later down the line.
You. Conniving magic fingers.
Yeah. Look, there's certain one-offs of high-level magic, and I had to deal with them. And I realized that we had a functioning time machine at some point. So if I wanted to be really petty, though,
I feel
okay. Go back in time, and then by the time it's modern time, I have like 50,000 barrels.
I feel like we're just. Hold on. I feel like this whole thing's just gonna come up like the iCarly thing with Spencer and the ostrich and the smoothie.
Oh yeah.
Possible.
Hey, what's you got there? A smoothie.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready for you. I got you.
I
How many
would
are you
like
pulling?
to draw. I'm just gonna do one at a time. I have to game this because if I say that I want to draw 5 and then I want to erase one of them, I would have to erase all of the draws. But if
I see what you're doing. Okay.
But if I do it
Using-
one at a time, I can select one of the fates to say that I never declared to draw any cards.
That's right. Okay.
All right, so I will draw one card.
Okay. Tell me when to stop shuffling.
Yeah. Hey Thor, when should I stop?
Every campaign should have a deck of many things at least once at some point.
I
3
stop.
cards.
Oh no. When should he stop shuffling it to draw the card? I'm drawing one.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, done. Top card, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Queen of Hearts. I don't know this one. This is the key.
The key. Oh, that's not a bad one.
You're kidding me.
Hey, wait, I think it is the smoothie. What you got there,
It's the
Griddles?
smoothie. Yeah, what you got there? Hold on 1 second. Let me pick one. Hold
Oh.
on.
What you got there? Oh, just a Vorpal longsword.
Okay, dude, I'm not.
No, the key.
in that.
Yeah,
It has
no,
to be-
the
it has to be a
key
key.
stick. It has to
No,
be
the
another
key
stick.
specifically does give you a rare magic item.
That I'm
Magic
proficient
weapon.
with.
What are you proficient with?
In terms of weapons, crossbow, dagger, dart, quarterstaff, or sling. Can I please have a cool stick like Davos? And maybe I'll just trade him for the other one.
But you're a sorcerer. This is why you don't get cool things.
Yeah, but who knows? Staves are powerful. I don't know which one he could choose. I already have a
You
staff
get
of
a
power.
cool
and
staff or a dagger or something, I guess.
Well, if I get a cool
goes
dagger,
into
I'm just
battle
gonna,
with just a bundle of sticks on his back and picks whichever one of his super stabs he needs.
if I get a dagger, I'm just gonna teleport back. Hey guys, hey Dritz, hold this, and then teleport away again.
I feel like you'd be. I feel like.
I'll give you a
I feel
staff
like
of fire.
I feel like in an epilogue somewhere.
Oh, I got the
you're
staff
just-
of fire back. Let's go.
Wait, what do you mean back?
I sold one earlier in the campaign in Blingenstone.
Well, there you go. Have another one.
Let's go.
Okay.
I just feel like in an epilogue somewhere, Driddle is just in this all-powerful way with a bundle of staffs on his back, just having tea with Baba Yaga.
Staff of fire. Well, yeah, no, I only plan it if I don't get any sucky cards within 3 draws. Then I'm gonna do what I just told you guys while he stepped away for 5 seconds.
Well, hold on. I might do something here. Because you have the get out of jail free card, I might reintroduce some cards to the deck that it took out a long time ago.
Oh yeah, like the ones that steal your soul and stuff.
Free card.
Yep.
That's fine. That's very fair.
Yeah, we'll put them in. We'll put them in. Sure.
It makes it more.
I'm not pulling them out again though. Next time you pull from this deck, they're still in.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like
So,
we just have a hell of a time if you pull the void card.
Yeah. So I would like to pull.
I don't
one
think
more
we
card.
would. How we wouldn't know. He'd just get sucked into a interplanar
Well,
prison, and
if
we
I-
would never know.
If I pulled the void card, I would have to use get out of jail. But if I don't have that, then I'm just gone. You find Driddle's corpse somewhere in the maze.
okay. Tell me when.
Why would we go back to the maze? We'd never know.
The
Alright.
dark to spend some time in the dark hole.
All right. Ready? Top card.
All right, Thavos, you call it this time. When does he stop?
Stop now.
Top card.
This is why we play D&D.
Are you kidding me?
What? Did I use?
Life.
No, it's the fates again.
Wait, I get another one.
Oh,
Yes!
I was like, oh god, did I actually? I was like, for a second I thought, oh god, did he actually pull the void card? But it's
All right.
because of fates.
Riddle is a god now.
I will.
Riddle is a god.
Okay, now that I pulled the second phase card, I will stop pulling from the deck.
You know what? Maybe in my
Oh,
next
man.
fantasy.
Oh,
no,
man.
maybe
Oh no.
In my next fantasy
I'll amuse you,
world,
DM.
I'll just
I'll
have the
draw
god
one
of
more,
chaos
just
just be
for fun.
Driddle.
Because we haven't used it a lot. I will pull one more
shouldn't.
card.
You know what? I'll just say, like, bruh, you're 19. You're going places.
Sure.
Hopefully
also-
not
actually,
Vegas, but places.
No,
Yeah.
we'll raise it once more. I'll pull 2 cards this time.
What?
Right,
I think.
so-
What do you think you do too well in Vegas?
Currently,
I
with how
think
he's
you
pulling,
would.
yeah.
No
Okay,
idea.
Just say when. I'll just pull the top 2.
All right, first one, Valencia. When does he stop?
Okay. Ooh, this is also a new one.
Into the void with you.
It's okay. I've got 2 get out of anything cards.
What card is it?
Cards Medusa-like Visage Curse.
Oh, that's nasty.
This is a Urael card. You take a -2 penalty on saving throws. Only a god or the magic of the fates card can end this curse. You gonna spend one of your get out of jail free cards?
After I pull the next one, we'll see.
Okay.
All right, this one is you, Taran. Tell him when to stop.
Alright. Stop.
Okay.
I get double cursed.
Oh no.
I was. Yeah, I just waited for a few seconds. I wasn't even. You know, I wasn't even watching the DM's face. I'm looking.
He's smiling though, so it's something.
I'm just drawing right now.
I don't know if you can read that. That's a joker. You just drew the fool. Go down a level and you get to draw another card.
Ew. No. I will.
No, you're just on evil. You're just
Using-
on equal footing with the rest
Yeah,
of us.
using
Valencia is supreme.
One of my fate's cards. I will
Valencia.
erase from the universe that I ever decided to draw those last two.
Okay. They are gone then. You no longer are cursed, and you no longer are level 14. You're back up to 15. Good job, buddy.
All right. Now I put the deck away. I got a few
Okay.
cool things.
What else are you doing in that little cave?
I would like to use my. I would like to walk to the other room where the destroyed maze engine now lies.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, it takes you a couple hours to get there, but you can find it.
Is your dangling just like a little museum full of artifacts?
Is my what?
Oh no, he's back in the maze, in the labyrinth. He
Oh,
teleported
okay.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
had just one more thing. Since I'll look at the barrel, peek inside. It's got a bit more cooking to do.
He's got quite a bit more cooking to do. Yeah.
I'll turn back to the maze engine. The one thing that I know could have been used to send objects back in time, and that we did use to send out objects back in time.
Ooh, you're gonna have to fix it though.
I'll pull out my other Fates card. I never destroyed that.
The Fates
No,
card just
buddy.
kind of like disintegrates in your hand. And you watch as the rocks that have crushed the maze engine because of the cave-in, it's like rewinding a VHS. They just kind of rumble, get shook back, like sucked back up to the ceiling. The maze engine lifts back up and begins spinning again, and it's now active.
Great. Pull off a driddle grin as I move the barrel up onto that platform.
You're all out of fate cards, right?
Yes.
Good.
And then I will run as far as I can away and just use Mage Hand to flick that little lever.
The time one?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me.
What are you doing, buddy?
And immediately after, I plan to destroy it again, to be clear. I just want to send...
My resolution.
Oh
that
wait,
good?
I gotta take a look. Wait, I need to look at that. Oh wow, yeah, you're right.
Ooh.
Okay, I just want to get all my shenanigans out for like the next 25 sessions. After this, it's serious.
Roll me a d20. And then Thor, without knowing that your memory changes, you were searching around the labyrinth, and you were following the tracks of what was a disease-ridden knoll when you came across this group, and you guys jumped each other. It came to blows. In fact, why don't you, Thor, roll me a d6?
No. Are you turning Thor against the party?
No, but the reason that he was drawn to you in the first place was the explosion of the maze engine.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. I'm sorry, Thor.
With a 2, you almost killed Driddle in the confrontation. And Driddle, Thor, what type of damage do your weapons do again?
Radiant and magical piercing,
Okay.
and then Booming Blade does thunder.
Give me a d20 roll, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get a cool lingering injury from the past.
Why are you doing this? Are you trying to punish yourself? What
No,
is...
it's like a cool time capsule social
Unlucky
experiment.
number 13.
It's filled with letters
Just,
to
you
my
just
mom.
want to create a chaotic magical geocache?
Yeah.
Driddle, the same ear that you cut off a chunk of, you kind of turn to look at the maze engine again. You see the searing pain in your neck. And do you have anything reflective to look at yourself with?
Do I have any what?
Anything reflective to look at yourself with?
My shiny new staff of fire.
Kind of looking on one of the flat sides of the staff, you can see there is a nasty burn scar going from the top back left side of your head all the way across your chest.
Wow.
Mhm.
Well, with that barrel, I don't really have to worry about that.
True. Now, with a, let's see, what did you roll? You rolled a
I got
13?
13. The luckiest number there is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, now I know where the barrel is. Cool.
Oh, okay, that's hilarious.
Because the funny thing about the time travel thing earlier is it just kind of plopped you guys somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-huh.
And with that, I guess I'll use Mage Hand from a safe distance and just activate that self-destruct again.
Really? Okay. Now, I ask you this, not as the DM, not as the omniscient god of this universe, but as your friend. Are you sure?
Well, that is a good question. I could mess with so much stuff.
And Whoa. Sorry, give me an intelligence save.
Oh yeah.
We're
21.
feeling that if Driddle messes with this stuff, now he's just gonna become this eldritch abomination, and we're just gonna straight from demons to eldritch horror.
You have an idea that pops into your head. And it's like, if I didn't destroy this, I could do a lot of really cool stuff with that time travel.
That's true.
And whoa, that wasn't your own voice though.
Oh. I'll look around. Is there someone else in there?
No, there's no one else there.
But it was true. I'll say good advice, whoever that was, and give a thumbs up to the air.
Okay.
And I'll just cast Debbie Plane again and rest right beneath the maze engine in a void space.
Okay. You take the time to rest. Wonderful job. Now, the rest of you all, you're taking just some downtime at the tower, right?
I think
Sure
so.
was.
We're gonna have.
I was like, we need to. Is Bran there? Because if he's there, You're thinking like he could shoot. Because Valenci and I, we want to get to Gallagrim.
Yeah. We can't do anything until either Driddle or Brand comes back.
I could. Yeah, maybe instead of
What
Debbie
is
Plane,
Bran doing right now? What the heck is he doing?
Brand? You don't know. He just kind of disappeared after the fight with Orcus.
Sneaky. He's got
Actually,
a stealth of plus 28.
Maybe I won't cast Demi Plane and rest. Maybe I will come back to you guys. I don't want to delay this too long. Before I do that, I will cast Scrying on the same person I did last time.
Like an hour or two ago?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Same.
Scrying your boy, Vecna.
Yeah, same DC. So 17 wisdom.
Not Vecna, someone else. Same kind of deal, same place. He's doing the same thing.
But at the tower?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
My friends are back home.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Thavos, you've got see invisibility up, right?
Always.
I'm gonna text you
Oopsie
something real
daisy.
quick. Yeah, that's an oops.
Yeah,
That's
robe of
oops.
eyes I can see invisibility at all times, 360 degrees.
I
You do have
I can see 360.
there is that little ball sensor thingy.
I totally forgot about that.
Let's see.
Too late.
It's okay, there's just a GoPro around someone.
I mean, you can just tell me yes or no. Yeah. So, I guess, are you still in the lab, Thavos, or are you calling together a meeting?
I think I'd still be in the lab just because I'm really want that stick back.
Okay. Well, then, I mean, it'll be public knowledge then. Driddle, your vision opens on Cleve, and you watch Thavos, his head underneath Vizorin's old desk, kind of like perk up and turn and make like direct eye contact with you.
Yeah, why not? I'll teleport back into the lab.
Right there.
It's just the emaciated Driddle. Just
Yeah, he looks exhausted and all super jacked up now. He's got a massive burn scar along his face.
Yeah, but I remember the burn scar.
Oh no, you remember the ear. Oh yeah, that's right. You remember both of it.
Yeah, 'cause-
Travel.
You guys haven't met up yet for a meeting, but yeah, Thavos is just digging around the lab still.
Time to talk.
I'll walk over, shut the door to the lab. Time to talk.
So if you do use that thing to, what was it again? Break the hold she has on your people? What you haven't mentioned this before. Why do you want to be free? I know your brother's always talking about how Raven Queen rewards you for good work.
Does she really, though? Why wouldn't I want to be free? I gave her everything for more lifetimes than you could possibly fathom. You could try, but you can't. Not even I can, really. It's too much. I'd go mad if I'm not already. And what have we really gotten in return? Except more service. More sacrifice. And the first time I did something even remotely in my own interest, what happened? I lost everything, and so did everyone close to me. So why wouldn't I want it back? Surely you can understand that.
I do. Is that the Wand of Orcus, is that the only thing that could do that? That could free you? There's nothing else?
I'm sure I could find some other way eventually, maybe. It's not the only artifact, but it is the closest one. It's the one I had in my hands.
Yes, and I'm sorry for acting so brash. I have a newfound respect for the people that we travel with, and for the life that I can now live semi-free.
Is the rest of the party here?
I don't think you guys have met up quite yet.
I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it's
never
just
mind,
Davos
never
and I in the lab.
And we're
Yeah,
in the
just for
lab. Unless you're gonna go poking around in the lab, but
No. I'm not gonna be meta like that.
I'll give you the wand back. Just, I don't know if the Shadow Kai do promises or anything like that, but you've promised to not meddle in the affairs of the common people with it. Don't ruin life for the rest of us. You don't know what that thing can do, really.
Driddle, I could care less what happens on the material plane. It's not my home. Why would I come back here if I don't have to? You people are here, but eventually you won't be. It doesn't matter to me. I have a war to win, and it isn't here.
True. I will, we'll get that wand back to you in due time. I just need to go get it back first.
Okay.
I'll narrow my eyes a little bit. Like, what? Where did you?
It's in a safe space.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. You guys can call together the rest of the group. It sounds like everyone's itching to talk. So you guys meet together in your.
We're just messing with each other so much this session.
Well, because all the schemes, like, converged.
We're all crisscrossing at this point.
I'll accept it.
Okay. You guys can meet up together in your custom little war room. Yeah, and again, Dritz being Jimjar being the eyes on the prize guy.
Is Jarlaxle here? I'll just.
Yup.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna acknowledge him. I'll just talk to everybody else.
He kind of like narrows his eyes and gives a greasy little smile and doesn't say anything.
Actually, yeah, I'll smile back with my horribly scarred face. Just, what's up, dude?
Okay, so Jimjar says, okay, well, if we've gotten everything hashed out between everyone here, we got to shift our focus to Graz, which I think it was either Graz or Zogdemoy that we were going after next, right?
My vote's still on Graz.
That's what everyone's votes on, honestly.
Pulling that guy's strings too. I'll point to Jarlaxle. If we get Graz out of the way, he can just help us. He doesn't have to worry about anything else.
When you say pulling strings, Jarlaxle looks at Thavos and does like a little like marionette like pantomime. He says, I can wait. If we want to shift our focus onto another demon lord, that's fine with me. I think that you all are in charge. I'm just along for the ride.
Ain't that the truth? And
So what's the timeline we're looking at for the wedding or non-wedding?
That's a good question.
We don't know. I think we
don't.
can make a decision, but going to Graven Hollow and getting some new current information would be in everyone's best interest.
Here's some current information.
Yeah, because we can ask. Because we can
still do
ask
have
for. We can ask questions for the future.
True.
We can, or we can get some direct good information right now. I still have the Vizier card from the Deck of Many Things. I'll whip that out. I'll ask the question, what's going on between that marriage of the Demon Lords, and how can we stop it?
Oh, hold on a second, hold on.
Interesting use of the Vizier.
That was quick. You're explaining meditation.
There were other things I wanted to use it for, but now that I have a time machine, it doesn't really
Was
matter.
actually not. It's actually not a. It's actually a pretty good use.
Pretty good. You put the card on the table, and nothing seems to happen. It then starts kind of floating and almost folds itself into the like the howlers from Harry Potter. It's not screaming at you though. The mouth moves and says, "Zugdemoy is planning a." I'm trying to find the words for this. Zugdemoy is planning a quiet takeover of the entire natural world of the material plane. If she connects with the life force that calls itself Aromikos, that will spell the end for the Sword Coast. Juablex, not having an intent to stop her necessarily, intends to do everything he can to kill her, whether it is before or after Aromikos is compromised. Stop her bonding with Aromikos, and save the Sword Coast.
Awesome. That's
What
where
do I
we're
know
going.
about
team.
Aromikos?
But wait, one question. What's the timeline?
Yes.
The thing didn't say anything about the timeline. Usually
Did you
when you
ask?
ask about a wedding, they tell you a wedding date.
They didn't send you a save the date invitation, that's true.
Well, he also asked, and I'm pretty sure this is how the Vizier works, and how do we stop it? And doesn't the Vizier card give you, like, a detailed plan?
It gives
Unlike
you
gods?
it tells you like the wisdom on how to go about it. So like the best course of action, I guess.
I will tell you, Driddle, which right now I don't think I could tell you. Timeline, 6 days.
Oh, okay.
Tactics-wise, I will make sure to instruct you. I don't think that the card would give you necessarily anything right now, but once you are in the moment, it will direct you.
Okay, awesome. All right, team. I'll smile at everyone. We didn't kill each other now, and we're not going to.
Thor looks up.
We're
a little
gonna
bit.
be wedding crashers
You know
very,
what?
very soon.
You know what? Hey, did I tell you I once crashed a wedding once? I can do it again.
We need our wedding crashing equipment, and
Oh,
I
think
guess
we're very
I
good at
trust
wedding
Thavos.
crashers.
I'll reopen a door, in the lab or in the conference room, and I guess just sitting in the middle of a dusty void space. Go get your stick.
Before you do, Jarlaxle kind of holds up a hand and says, "Now, I think that we all agree that you running off like that was not appreciated, Driddle. Can we all agree with that? Everyone felt a little worried for your well-being. A little annoyed, even some of us.
Put words in our mouth.
Well, but are they wrong?
I'm more curious than worried.
I don't know. So, I think, Driddle, it would be best if you were to stay with the group for the time being. Driddle, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it against the spell?
Technically, yes.
Okay, then I have. Okay, +2 advantage because it's a spell.
I'm still there. Make it a +5 instead.
Oh, so 25.
Thavos, I'm not sure that you want to add your bonus to this. Do you?
You're right. Nope.
If not,
Keep
so
it at
I
two.
get a plus what from you, Valencia?
Sure.
So I got a
Before any
24
of
if
this
it's a
happens, just
+2.
one quick question.
Yes.
I don't know how you do the detect magic of a spell, but Thor, by instinct, and that's what he did when Driddle did his thing, is when he doesn't know what a spell does, and it's things that seem to be going sideways, he'll counterspell it.
Your counterspell doesn't find any purchase because the spell has already been cast. Driddle, you find a very familiar tug on your psyche as the exact same spell that the Lord's Alliance cast on you has been on you from Jarlaxle, and he is adding something onto it.
Ooh, did I roll low enough, or it was a 24 to save?
Like I just told Thor, the spell is already on you. This was to avoid any kind of psychic damage
Oh,
from him adding an addendum onto the spell. But do you remember when he took the collar off of you and smacked your butt on the way out?
mm-hmm.
When he smacked you, he cast the spell on you again. And I rolled a wisdom save for you, and you failed.
Oh,
So,
But you
unfortunately,
have been going under Gaius by Jarlaxle.
you have been under Gaius by Jarlaxle for a couple days now. And that same kind of dread that you've had the past 3 months sinks back in again.
I'm sad, but unlike last time, I might have something on Jarlaxle too. I mean, it was a life sentence, correct, from the Lord's Alliance?
Right.
I mean, I just sent something back in time.
Okay.
Just
And
if
you-
it ever comes to that.
Yeah.
Take,
No, I got you.
take the old the booger approach to the problem, if you will.
Well put. Okay. So your heart sinks a little bit. You remember, you got a contingency plan. You're good. Thavos, you can go in and retrieve the Wand of Orcus. I won't require it to take an entire short rest. I'll let it take a minute to attune. But are you attuning to the wand?
Yes, I will go. Actually, I trust you guys, but it's already been snatched from me once. I'm going to put down the gem, step into the abyss where I know that I am safe, grab the other one so the gate closes unless someone is going to intervene, and attune to it there.
Is anyone intervening?
I'm not.
So, how do we intervene? Is it like a spell he's casting?
I'm not gonna mess with it.
No, so this is a gem that Thavos places on a hard surface. It opens up a doorway to another gem somewhere in the multiverse, which is currently in the abyss. He steps through and is working on pulling the other gem off to close the doorway.
Hey, dude,
You'd have to.
you have to trust all of us if we're gonna trust you with that. Just attune to it out here. I came back. I didn't have to. I could have been on the run forever.
Thavos will close his eyes, sigh. Yeah, you're right. And I will step back and attune to the bond outside.
That's our party crashing equipment right there.
Okay.
And good luck, because I identified it, and you might just have a heart attack or something.
Perhaps.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
as you attune, I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw. He will
I
have
give him-
time before you do this. So yeah, go ahead and give him all the buffs you want.
Yeah.
Great.
As much as I want to, bad as I want to go after Groth, I mean, I prefer not the world to fall into some kind of fungal zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, and the Feywild does care about nature, so rather than the material plane, though it is only on here, I would still rather the Feywild not be affected.
Congrats. Nope.
Yeah, we don't have it.
Nope.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, Thavos, what'd you get on that con save?
Enhanced ability, so make sure you do it with advantage.
Yeah, that's what I haven't rolled it yet. I was waiting to see what buffs came through.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enhanced ability from me unless someone else wants to cast Bless as well.
Does anyone have Bless? Because I sure don't.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he got a 1 and a 9.
Tarna's just watching.
With the buff, that makes it a 17.
Well, 17
And
was
if I
the
was
DC.
reading the page right, that was the DC.
Yikes! Okay, let me get some dice
It was
here.
closer
Hold
than I wanted it to be, but I
on.
had
That was
to
This is the second time, as long as this is not retconned.
that one was
Devil.
about
This was
as close as you could have been. Okay.
Also, to Thavos, the character and player, I'm sorry for stealing that for like a few hours.
No, it's all good. Thavos is miffed, but that's just because things keep happening that he didn't plan
Okay.
for.
Thavos, take 31 points in necrotic damage, reduced to 15.
Every day.
Is that
things
reducing as a
keep
success or
happening.
because he's a Shatterkai?
That is because he succeeded. Oh, the
The-
resistance is
the
because he
resistance
has
is
a
because of
shadow
Shadow
card. Yeah. In addition to that, Thavos, you have attuned. It's a new day that you are attuned. Go ahead and roll a d6, 2d6 for
Oh,
me.
he might turn joyous right in front of our eyes.
Could also turn chaotic evil.
And it's
Can you
okay.
keep it
I'll call in Daddy V for an assist.
Oh, let me see.
4 and a 3.
3.
You, sir, are true neutral.
Oh, he's just.
I've been
Yeah.
true. I've been true neutral before.
Okay. Well,
So not what were you early? I don't know.
I've
Alignment
done a
is-
variety of alignments over the course of the campaign.
he likes to take
Yeah.
measures. I believe that alignment is a very fluid thing, but I will
Yeah.
say,
True neutral.
Um,
It could be worse.
Thavos, you attune to the wand. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Don't smell anything. You feel the necromantic, demonic abilities of Orcus surging through your veins. You've got the link to that full item sheet, or did I send that to you?
Yeah, I have one.
Awesome. Now Thavos is like a superhero because you get an AC boost, a bunch of spells, including I think like power word, kill, or finger of death. One of those two.
Oh, actually.
Both.
Yeah. Mhm.
Awesome. Just don't go pointing that finger at me.
So I think that as soon as you attune, hold on, is this telepathic? Yep. The wand connects to your mind and says, "So we begin with the matron, do we?"
Oh, let's go. You got Siri to help you out in your quest.
I love Siri. She's my favorite.
In the abyssal dialect, nonetheless.
I couldn't quite get that.
The wand said, "So we start with the matron, then."
Sorry.
Oh, I understand. I understand what you're saying now.
Theory. And I will respond to it telepathically to begin.
Now, as you guys pull together your resources, create a plan to go storm and crash whatever wedding Zugdemoy is planning, I think that now is a very good time for us to end tonight's session.